जब ड्रॉप करूं बॉम्ब लगे जंग फिलिस्तीन नीना मीना टीका मेरे बिना जीना फीका पिया 16 पे सतीवा फिर मदीरा पीना सीखा बोलूं डाइट I'm a डीका बोलूं हाय मामा सीता looking fine I won't lie coming right through your speaker like knock knock who's there दरवाजे पे मैं खड़ा और ये रूठ गए.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another interview of a college student from SRCC. Hi Arvin, can you please give a quick introduction as in which course you're studying and which year you are in right now?
I'm Arvin and I'm SRCC and I've just completed my first year and I'm a BCom honors student.
So what's coming here was like, is it a dream or something, or do you just feel that okay, I've cracked this? And I think you must have cleared CVT for that purpose. So if you could tell us about the whole admission process and your journey, how did you end up coming here, starting from the school life?
I thought I'd give like JE and like it was a basic thing everyone did, right? But like as like I came in like class 10 or something, I realized I'm actually interested in sciences.
Okay.
Okay. Then I looked at what else I can do, right? Then in India, you don't know what are the other options, right? Except from engineering. So I looked up, okay, what I can do, and I was like passionate about like businesses and finances and everything. So I thought, okay, maybe I should do commerce. And in class 11th, I was not serious with studies. I knew that okay, I'm just gonna start SRCC and I wanna go there. Mm. Like I'm from class 12, I logged in to make it happen, and actually it happened.
I've heard that people actually need to like have NCRT as a Bible when they're preparing for CVT. What subjects did you write to get into this college? There GT as well, which you had to prepare for, or was there any backup for which you have prepared GT? And what were the preferences for you when you decided to go forward with this course?
Okay, so if I quickly talk about my case, I was an ISC student. So basically the syllabus is same, if you're from CBSE or ISC, but yeah, but at the same time, I have heard that you need to prepare from NCRT if you're gonna crack CUT, and that is actually true because with a lot of questions which come in CUT are really taken out of the syllabus, right? Taken out of NCRT. So yeah, I would consider that was NCRT is the boundary for CUT. And regarding the bit that subjects I taught accounts, business studies, economics, English. Yeah, these are my four subjects. I had done GAT, but I didn't really study for it.
Okay.
And my backups were basically Christ University. I had joined Christ University,
Okay.
and if I had not gone to North Campus, I would have got to this university basically.
How did you prepare for, like, did you join some coaching? And apart from coaching as well, what was your routine when you actually started preparing seriously for CBT? Even as an English, like, being an ICSE student, I don't know, like, if the syllabus is same or not, but for the other subjects which you wrote, and I've heard that there is a really 100 percentile cutoff which goes around. So how did you manage to get into that?
So basically, if you're an ISC student, you have a competitive advantage in English. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
At first, like obviously, I studied for my boards. Just after my boards, then I took like a week off, and then I gave like a mock test for every subject to know to understand. And I still not really know, honestly. But then I like would purchase this crash course online just for the sake of having something. Okay, but it's mostly self-study. Like it's mostly just you solving questions.
So you just got the like NCRT, okay, and it had, but it was not much different from the ICSE syllabus.
Yeah.
And
I just
apart from
purchased
that, the
mock
mock
tests.
test did help you, and
Yeah,
apart from that, the
yeah,
crash course also did all the dishes possible. So if
yeah.
there's an aspirant who's preparing for this exam and really wants to get into your college, and what advice and what tips would you give them for the CVT, like if they just have to crack CVT?
I mean, first of all, I'll tell them before like your boards thing, like just focus on your boards because it's the same syllabus.
Okay.
If you s- yeah, just focus as much as you can on it right now. And if you give your boards, you can there is like 2 months time in which you can actually prepare for CUT. It's you just have to learn from CUT if you have already studied and just keep revising. If you revise like as many times, it's just better for you.
So if we come back to the college life, um, how was your first day? What did you expect? What happened? Was there a freshers party already for you all by the seniors?
The first day is like really surreal. Which I had seen like those campus vlogs and like all these photos, yeah, how the campus looks, and I like once you finally enter there, it's easy to really good. Okay, but okay, so I mean the first day was okay. It was kind of underwhelming, and in some way because I thought the campus would be bigger, like it's not that big.
Oh.
And okay, regarding the freshers party, it happened after like 2 months of us joining.
So, did you choose to be a resident as a hosteler or from the first day?
I didn't know.
Yeah, I got to know that there are no air conditioners, so that's
Yeah,
one.
that was the main reason actually.
Yeah, but apart
Yeah,
from that, if you could tell us about the curfew time for the boys, or if there is any dress code problem there.
there is no dress code in there. I guess the curfew time is around 9.
Like I know, my friend told me that for girls it is 8:30, 40, and it's just that only one night out is allowed a month. And for that also you have to do a lot, like you have to pre-inform them and they'll confirm with your parents then alongside, and a lot of
I mean,
beating actually.
I honestly, I don't have much information regarding
Okay,
that.
but have you tried
Yeah.
the food there?
I have not tried it, but I've heard it from some people, and I've heard that it's pretty good, like for
But
being hostel food.
so you're living outside. How is the like commuting? Is the commute problem there, like traveling,
No,
coming back again and
it's
again?
honestly it's not. Like I live in Hudson Lane. It's like 10 minute walk from my place, so I don't have any problems.
It's been a year already, so how many fest happened? How many concerts? Did you participate? Or did you attend? How was it? Is it like worth it? Obviously, it's better have fun than school, but again, it's a campus, so you do with all this thing with your college
I
student.
mean, if I particularly talk about this year, I mean, I don't know if you know this, that the crossroads was not that great this year. Like, yeah,
I did
basically,
hear about the Seedhe Moth concert though. I don't know if where it
yeah,
happened.
it was last year. I mean,
Oh,
last year was really good, and I mean, yeah, this year there was some problems, so it was not that great. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're in this college and if you're in like good societies, like events happen a lot. Like, if I was in the music, Western music society, so we get kind of like competitions, and we also participate in various competitions. It's really happening.
but again, like if you talk about the environment, like are you able to balance everything? Because you have a life outside the campus as well. You might be, um, and also what about the internships? Is the campus helping you getting along with that?
Uh, if I talk about internships, okay, if you like, there are if you get internships in India,
Okay.
right? So uh, you can get really good internships, but it is really hard to get good internships. It's like easier to get placed in a decent company, yeah, but the on-campus play like internships are actually really hard to get, like the GPA requirements and like if you're not in like top societies or anything, it's really difficult getting good internship. It's like
So
yeah,
how about the sports? Like culture? Are there any like fields for football, basketball, cricket, or the swimming
Mm.
pool in general?
like ball ground is really good, and like our basketball ground, the basketball court, there are like just one basketball court and three badminton courts, like
Okay.
four badminton courts, and like gym. And they are really up, like good. But in my college, there's not much of like sports culture. Mm,
Oh, okay.
yeah, like people do play sports, but like you don't really know much about it. Okay, who is representing the college or something, or if some competition or something. I think non sports facilities if you want to play, but yeah, as there's not much like culture related to that here.
What have you decided for your career? Are you gonna go for UPSC, or are you gonna do some corporate job? And if whatever your like dream is it that okay, I wanna land up here, so this college will just help me pave a way for that.
I mean, I think it's as it's a undergraduation college, so it only paves the way for your future. Uh, I mean, you can get a really good job from here, but once you actually get a job, after a while, it requires you to have like a master's degree, like in many places there. So personally, I think I might go for a job then I'll pursue masters afterwards because I think I would like to have some work experience before, yeah, before like pursuing academics again.
Like, what have been your subjects so far, and which one of them was your favorite?
Those are my favorite subject. Okay.
I mean, anything, or you could just tell which subject you hated, anyways. Either it's
Uh,
love or it's
okay.
hated.
So like in first semesters I've studied accounts, okay, like financial accounting and corporate accounting, and then I studied uh micro and microeconomics, and like human resource management, maybe etc. Like business law and company law. These are like the main subjects you study. So I think accounts is the hardest one. Hardest one. Be it law or economics or human resource management, all of them are doable. But accounts requires a lot of practice, which like in college people like dedicate less time to study, right? So accounts is a subject that takes a lot of effort compared to
Okay.
the time that you get to study. Yeah.
How does a student decide whether they should go for the commerce or economics? Like,
I
if
mean,
they're just going through that, okay, I want to join this college, but they're confused between the courses, if we could elaborate on the difference.
I basically, if you're a person who is looking to get a corporate job, I think, and if you're good in mathematics, you should go for economics honors because there are less students in economics honors, and I've heard that like
Okay.
recruiters prefer them. Uh, yeah, and if you are like good enough in maths and you're not really passionate about economics, you should not take that because it's a harder course than the econ honors. So like e-commerce good enough.
What is this like one mistake you'll tell all the freshers who can like commonly make in their first semester as well, and how they should avoid it when they actually come and join SRCC?
I'd say attendance because because
I just heard
I
that
mean
attendance is not that strict. Like they're not actually failing you for that. I don't know. I don't know.
you don't get marks like if you don't have a good attendance, so basically I'm missing out for one GPA. Yeah, so like I think attendance is attendance, and I think uh some people might get too nervous, you know, coming here like a new city and like the best girl or something, so they might not present themselves that well. That can be a thing.
So finally, if you have one message or like a message for every CVT aspirant who's preparing for SRCC, what would it be like?
See, it might sound cliche if I say, okay, if you don't come here, it's fine. But it is actually fine if you don't come to the SRCC because I have met people from other colleges, even from some colleges and other colleges in the which are not that popular, but they're as intelligent as I think the SRCC folks are. So I think even if you don't manage to get get listen not it's fine if you just come to DU because you like yeah, if you come to DU, there are a lot of intelligent students here which you can interact with and work on yourself. So
So like also I just wanted to know is I've heard that you get a lot of exposure factor when you join SRCC. So for the first year, have
yeah,
you felt that given the friends you have made from different parts of the country, or meet different professors, and also how about the professors? Like, are they really good at it? And because I have also heard that you might not understand the subject and you just don't attend the class and you're busy with societies. I've heard diverse opinions about that as well as the views. We could just elaborate.
if I give my honest opinion, no one like people barely study in this.
Yeah.
People study on their own. If it's
And
just
at the
for
end, you just
exams,
get notes from your friends. So, but
yeah,
again, I
yeah,
want
like
to know that if you really want to also study, how are the professors? Are they interactive? Is it easy reaching them out with all your questions and doubts?
see if you're willing to study and if if you show the professor that you're willing to study, no professor is going to deny your questions. Like it's it's some professors are just easier to talk to and some people are not, but yeah, every professor is some people are not. And regarding the exposure, yeah, there are like people from the south, from north, east, and from like uh northern regions of India. So you meet a lot of people from like diverse perspectives about people. Yeah, it's a really good experience coming here.
Also, what about the continuous evaluation? Apart from your interns, you must have some midterms or assignments like that. So, what kind of assignments are you people given?
It can be tests, can be reports, or it can be presentations. It's generally a mix of both.
So, what
Like,
about you? Like, what assignments did you get?
the like in general, almost in every class, it's found. So you might have to write something about the like implication of reviews of accounting standards or something. You might have to submit paper on that, and then there's going to be a test on the chapter and one presentation. That's basically the format for almost every subject here.
Anything like you would like to say to the aspirants who are preparing for CVT and might join you as your junior?
And basically, I think the college application phase is like a really aspect and you should have to prepare what if I get to the college or not or something. But after, once you get into this, it's like basically a hard base that you can really build your life from here. So I would say good luck for the future. Yeah.
Okay. So, like, thank you so much for joining us for the interview. I mean, I think it will actually help the aspirants a lot, whoever will watch, because even I didn't know like a lot of so much stuff about SRCC because we just imagine sometimes that okay, it's a place for toppers and the studying is really difficult there. But it's a fun aspect when we hear all about societies or say even the hostels
Yeah.
when you hear that okay, 10 p.m. is the curfew time even for the guys.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.